Hey everyone, welcome back. So, I'll be honest, things have been a little rough. I'm dealing with some mental health issues and possibly some new mental health issues, and I definitely need to talk with a trained professional just to see where I'm at and see if it is what I think it is. It's nothing crazy and nothing too bad, but in the sense of self-care, I need to be responsible and just look into it. This weekend was pretty meh. Friday, Thursday were kind of meh, but meh is always better than bad. So always trying to focus on the positive. Unfortunately, something that's not positive is the fact that I had a friend or someone who I thought was a friend basically betray my trust, and it is what it is. I'm moving on from that friendship and doing what I need to do to only keep good people in my life. I did give this person a fair amount of my time and attention and support, but hey, these things happen. And it's actually not the first time that has happened to me. It's happened quite a while. My urge to want to help people is very strong. As some of you may know, my entire goal is to make the world a better place, and it all starts with this channel, my videos, and my music. But unfortunately, I can't help the world at large, and so I do it on a person-by-person basis when I can, when I find someone whom I think I can be of decent support to. I have helped a lot of people, but there's also a lot of people that I've had to walk away from because either they didn't want the help, they weren't responsive, or they took me for granted and betrayed my trust or various other things. But with that being said, every person that I haven't been able to help or that has actually hurt me has been worth it for the people that I have been able to help. I talked to another actual friend probably about a week ago about this, and that's, I need to try, because for all those people that I did help, if I hadn't tried, I wouldn't have helped those people. And I can't let other people who are either unresponsive or take advantage of me stop me from trying to help people, because if there's a chance that I can't help someone, I will absolutely take that chance, because you never know how you can impact someone. You never know, even the littlest thing can make a big difference. Recently I was playing Rocket League, and at the end of the game, this dude was like, "Fucking chasers." I know I wasn't ball chasing, the other dude in our team was kind of meh, but after he said that, I went to his Xbox account and messaged him, and I was like, "Dude, like, calm down." And the long and the short of it was, after we had a bit of a back and forth of like, "Dude, you need to chill out," and he was like, "You're the one that's obviously upset because you took the time to message me." He eventually told me that he was using the game to vent because he had stuff going on in his like actual real life, and I told him, I was like, "Bro, lots of people have things going on in real life, and there's better ways to handle it than lashing out at your team in a video game who, yeah, we might not have been great, but we were all on the same team and trying to accomplish the same goal." And I then said, "Do you want to healthily vent to me? I'm a good listener." And we didn't actually get into what his troubles were, but afterwards he said, "Thank you for the kindness, and I'm sorry for being a jerk." And then that was on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I just wished him a happy Sunday. And he said, "Thank you, you too." And I don't know how much of an impact I made on that guy, but it still made me feel good to take someone who obviously was having a rough time, and for me, a totally random stranger that met him over a video game, he obviously appreciated it. And especially during this crazy time with Corona stuff, I think it's important to show kindness to others. This is always important to show kindness to others, but a lot of people are feeling extra down recently, feeling extra isolated and maybe even a bit hopeless. And so if you meet someone, and I'm not telling everyone to live their lives the same way that I do, because I go out of my way a lot to show kindness to completely random strangers. But if you can, every once in a while, and you see someone that is a little bit down or a lot down, you don't need to give a whole lot of time and energy. It only takes 30 seconds, a minute. Just wish them well, let them know that they matter. Again, you don't need to be like me and say, hey, vent your problems to me, because that can lead down any number of roads. But just show that you're human, someone else is human, we're all human, and we're all in this thing together. And we can support each other even in the smallest ways, and it can make a huge difference, because you don't know what that person is going through. And again, especially with Corona, people are isolated in their houses and stuff, and just the smallest ounce of kindness could go a lot further than you think. So with all that being said, I recently filmed the last round of my workouts a couple days ago. I'm getting into wheelchair boxing, which I will go over more on my Fightcast on Wednesdays. Not this particular Wednesday, but a Wednesday coming up soon. And I do 8 rounds of cardio, which is just simple 1-2s, back and forth, just to get as much cardio in as I can. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute in between. Then I do 3 rounds of actual shadow boxing, so I'm working on my combinations, my blocking, my dodges. And then the last round I do is another cardio round, but I do it at the end of all of my rounds, so I'm pretty tired, my arms are fairly sore, and I go as hard as I can. And the whole goal is that I get another 3-minute round in at 100 punches a minute, so 300 punches in total. I boot up Ableton, put the metronome on at 100 beats per minute, and I just keep time with the metronome, and it always ends my workouts on a really hard but really wonderful note. I filmed that. My punches aren't the best. My crosses especially are a little bit sloppy, but I got the work in and I'm getting better. And by the way, aside from YouTube, I'm basically training myself. I don't have a coach. I do have one person that's involved in the adaptive boxing community who has given me some pointers here and there, but without actually having a training session with a coach, it's really hard to improve as much as I know I could. I'm doing what I can in these crazy Corona times. So I filmed that and I made it a challenge. If you are a boxer in a wheelchair or not, this is the 300 challenge. At the end of your workouts, 1 3-minute round, 300 punches at least. If you can get more, great. Send those videos to me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And I look forward to your submissions, hopefully. And with all that being said, here is my 300 challenge. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.